and welcome back to the chart of the week. Today we are going to be focused on directional on-chain signals. This signal specifically is only for our highest client tier, but we wanted to provide a brief example of how it's been doing and give you some insight as to how the market's looking as of now. So first off, what is the goal of this signal? It's to minimize downside while catching upside and to give you a direction in the market. It will decide whether to go long, short, or neutral in the market. And it functions as an example of how teams can use our data to build machine learning models and how relevant on-chain data is for your strategy. Please note we're not financial advisors. This is simply just an example of how effective on-chain analytics can be. And it does give you the opportunity to follow along and just see how an example model performs within our website. So how does it work? Again, it says to go long, short, or uncertain, being neutral within the market. And this specifically is a 30-day snapshot. You notice most of these dots here depicting the last 30 days are either in the short section or uncertain section. And there is this highlighted section here for most recent value being within the short section. So currently it indicates to be short, but how's it doing that? I'm not a specialist in machine learning, but the short story is we have a machine learning model. It uses what's called Sharpe analysis. It studies our database and looks at when there's powerful indicators indicating to go short or long based off of a combination of several features going together. There's a few features listed on the left side here, but it takes into account a large chunk of the database, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. So what's it saying to do now? Well, back 3 months ago, it was indicating to be long, and then it indicated to get out of the market on October 15th, back when price was around 112,000. It did miss that peak of 125,000, although you will notice momentum started trending down, judging by this green section here, around the peak. But it signaled to get out at the 112,000 mark on October 15th and then enter into a short position on October 22nd, back when price was close to 109,000. Prices did bounce up for a second. There was a moment of fear, but the price did end up following the position, and the model then indicated to exit when price was closer to $92,000 or $93,000 on November 17th. All in all, it's a pretty good short position, going from 108,000 down to 92,000. And then it indicated to be neutral for the foreseeable week or so. And then it has re-entered into a short position as of November 30th. Time will tell what it continues to do. It could switch drastically overnight, or it could maintain its current signal. But all in all, it's good to know what position on-chain analytics is telling us the market is moving. So how is it done historically? As you very well might know, a lot of hedge funds don't make their big money during the bull market, but they make a lot of their money during bear markets or sideways markets. And this model has functioned rather similar. During bull markets, it kind of mimics the performance of Bitcoin, but then during bear markets, when Bitcoin's price is collapsing, this model continues to stay on its linear trajectory. If we zoom in here, you'll see that obvious example as the bear market kicked off last cycle in 2021. Bitcoin's price collapses while the model continues to trend up and to the right. It did not short the market much during the most recent few years, as prices were pretty steady and trending upwards. And then it, as of lately, did enter that short position that we just spoke about. Time will tell how it continues to move, but it's going to be great to be able to follow this in the near term and the long term. If you want to study this model in greater detail, just reach out to our sales team. You can contact them through the website. And we look forward to hearing from everyone next week when we do the chart of the week. Thank you so much and have a great week.